Hi guys, it's Britt Bingold from Professional Growth and Development, and in this segment we're talking about the practice it portion of the acrostic summarization strategy. And so my daughter's in first grade, so she's doing remote learning as well, and she has a piece called Amazing Animals that she has to read this week. And so what I did is I took the piece, I printed it out so that there was two a page to save paper, but also so that I could chunk it for her so she could have small bits at a time. Okay, so it's a really long piece. It's a nonfiction piece about animals. Okay, so if you come over here, what you're going to see is the teacher booklet looks kind of like this. So we've already done the background, and I've already gone over all of these words with her yesterday. And so the main goal of this is comprehension and what conclusions that they can draw from 8 animals. So when you do an acrostic strategy, you have to have the amount of letters in the acrostic has to match the amount of chunks you have. So unfortunately, the word animal or animals is not enough letters for 8 animals, okay? So I have to come up with a different way to have her summarize the learning of each chunk of each animal, and it looks like there's a polar bear, a dolphin, and she's going to take away something from each animal in her summary. So what we did instead is I'm going to have her use the word conclude, because that is the point of the lesson, is for her to draw conclusions about each animal. So if you just have a piece of paper at home, okay, have your students just on a piece of paper to get them away from the screen. The parent or family member would write down the word conclude, okay, on a sheet of paper, and then they would do an acrostic, okay? So later this afternoon, when she reads each chunk, okay, and I'll give her a chunk at a time, I will say, okay, right now we're gonna read only about polar bears. Okay, can you choose, like read your polar bears, and then you're going to go ahead and choose one of these letters to write a 1-sentence summary about something that you can conclude about polar bears. Okay, and that'll help them chunk each piece of this story using an acrostic summary, and then that from there they can go ahead and answer the essential question, which is what do we conclude about these types of animals? So that's just the setup from the parent perspective, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I use it with my daughter. Okay, thanks.